The rumors have been swirling for years now at this point, since 2019's Joker movie, that we would be getting Joker 2 and a sequel to that original film. There's been so many conflicting reports about it's happening, it's not happening, it's happening, it's not happening, just so many back and forth about whether we are actually getting Joker 2 or not. And of course I did a video, I think last week, about some comments from Willem Dafoe about how he has this great idea. He wants to play like an imposter Joker in a Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, and I'd love to see that. I think that'd be a great plot for Joker 2. And then today we got an update from Heroic Hollywood, which I don't think I've ever done a video on any of their reports before, so I'm not really completely sure of their validity, although I'm pretty sure they are pretty reliable. But they just put out a report today saying that Joker 2 not only is happening, but they are going to start production at some point in 2023. So that would, of course, be next year. And so that's definitely some exciting news and some exciting updates on it, but it still gives us no clue about what this sequel would even be about. Like, what could you even do in a Joker 2? And now, one of the writers for the Heroic Hollywood who wrote this article about Joker 2 happening and production going into, the works for 2023, kind of possibly just teased that we could be seeing Harley Quinn in Joker 2, because he just cryptically teased on Twitter with a gif of Joker and Harley Quinn together after talking about and posting this article about Joker 2. So I've kind of gone back and forth about how I feel about this. When I first saw it, I was like, Harley Quinn in Joker, that just sounds absolutely ridiculous and makes no sense at all. Just given how that first movie is just so grounded and so realistic. It's definitely more in the real world, and especially considering that, sure, the movie is called Joker and it's based off, of course, the Batman villain Joker, but if you really look at that movie and Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck, he really doesn't have that many similarities to the Joker from the comics, including his name and even his look. Like, his look doesn't even look that similar to the Joker in the comics. So to just toss in a character like Harley Quinn in the sequel, that could be really, really forced, and that's what I was really concerned about it. But then again, I started thinking about it more. Like, what could you actually do with this? Because if Todd Phillips is involved with this, which he's rumored to be, of course he directed the first movie, then I feel like he can make it work as a tragic, demented love story, because that's something we never got with Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn in DCU, is that actual love story between her and the Joker. They just kind of skipped through that with Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. So to actually see that done and done right, I feel like would be really cool, because you could actually keep those realistic aspects and those kind of, like, put the focus more on the mental illness, especially with a character like Harley Quinn, how she actually started as a psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum and then had this downfall into madness, and because of mental illness she became Harley Quinn. I feel like that would actually work fairly well, especially considering how the first Joker movie ended with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker actually in prison. I mean, technically at the end of it he kind of escaped, but who knows, maybe he got caught again, we don't know. But that would be cool for him to be in Arkham or some kind of prison like that and have his meeting with Dr. Harleen Quinzel, and then he like lures her into this descent into madness, and then you get this just disgusting, evil, abusive love story between these two characters. And I think that would be actually something that, again, if done right, could work really well, and I'd actually kind of love to see that. I feel like this would be a great idea for Joker 2, and also I don't really know what else they do other than that Joker imposter thing with Willem Dafoe, which would also be amazing. But I think this could work really well, especially if Todd Phillips is brought back. And I actually do really like this idea of having Harley Quinn in Joker 2. Again, like, I thought it was a terrible idea at first, but when you really think about it, it could work fairly well. But guys, let me know your own thoughts on this in the comments below. What do you think about the possibility of not only Joker 2 happening, but with Harley Quinn being featured in this Joker sequel? What do you think about this tragic, ill love story being portrayed in Joker 2? But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.